gegangen auf 54 Grad, 28,7 Minuten Nord, 006 Grad, 16,2 Minuten East.
Testing. Alright. This is HomeSend 453. Subject M. Conditions unchanged. Targets still unbreached. I assume by now you've at least considered transferring me. That's why I haven't received the protocol Site 7365, correct? You're just working on locating an adequate transfer site. Before I left, I know there were several possible sites, although I wasn't privy to that information myself. But I beg of you to initiate a transfer. I've delegated my advances as efficiently as possible. Well, not as efficiently, but that's been out of my control. I'm doing my best for what the site has to offer. Initiate the transfer. This isn't working. Send me to the colony. I don't care. Just get me out of here.
Okay, just a little bit further in. Oh. Whew. Oh. So, this is Körperheilung. Wow, this place looks magnificent. And a little eerie. Wonder how long it took to build such a ward. Must be, what, 10 stories? A lot of white varnish. Oh, this place gives me the creeps. What's going on behind those doors? A beast prowling the corridors? A plague? Stop it, Hans. Don't mess this up. The guys at the station will never let this go. Right. Here we go. What the hell? Is that blood? Oh God.
This Freud doesn't know what he's talking about.
Pardon, sir?
Freud? The interpretation of dreams?
I cannot say I know of him, sir.
Right. Well, he's some new scientist who thinks the unconscious is a gateway to the soul.
Quite frightening.
I would say more vexing. Haven't you ever had dreams that made no sense at all? Lacked clarity of any kind?
Many. Why, just last night I had this dream.
As have I. But this Freud says that if you comb through these dreams, they'll reveal the capital S self. And we repress our feelings, he says, and dreams lift up this physical mechanism of defense. But just when I start to believe him, he calls a dream a poetical phrase of the greatest beauty and significance. What on earth does that mean?
I must say it is beyond me, Dr. Traeger.
Right you are, Friedrich. But David Ferrier's The Functions of the Brain, now there is a hard science classic. Quite inspired me to join the profession.
The functions of the brain. Why, yes, I vaguely remember a previous employee of mine mentioning it.
In truth, Friedrich.
No, I jest. I'm an honest coachman, not a brain doctor like yourself.
I like you, Friedrich.
You're not so bad yourself, Dr. Traeger.
Really? Poetical.
We have arrived, sir.
Thank you, Friedrich.
It was my pleasure, sir. Write to me if you ever need my services again.
Not bad. With the forest and the lake, it's no wonder the patients migrate here. Clearly, the war in the Orient has caused some budget cuts. How ordinary. Hello? Hello? Well, what a warm welcome. Hello? Finally, some direction. Dr. Immanuel Traeger.
It is our pleasure to welcome you to the Körperheilung Ward. All of our doctors are busy attending patients, so please excuse the delay in welcome. Attached is a map of the ward. Your quarters, along with those of the other doctors, are located on the 9th floor of the building, numbered 903. Within, you will find your bed, linens, desk, side chair, and a window to let in ample light. The elevator has recently been incorporated and is free to your disposal. Please enjoy your time as you wish before dinner is served in the dining room, located on the west wing at 1800 hours. There, we will give you a proper welcome and introduce you to your new colleagues. Sincerely, Kustaf Vladimir.
President of Körperheilung. And he wrote this just for me. How kind. So this is the elevator. No, I'll take the stairs. (901), 902, 903.
Dr. Traeger?
Yes?
Ivan Kustaf. I reside next door to you and noticed you had arrived.
Pleasure. Immanuel Traeger.
I heard this is your first occupation?
Correct. I graduated not a few months ago. Have you been here long?
A few years.
Now, does that smile mean he's joking? Why is he hard to read?
Where do you come from?
Just outside Munich. And you, Ivan?
Vanya. Only my grandmother calls me Ivan. That's when I burned the Prosky. You're kind, but I'm sure you can tell. St. Petersburg.
This far?
Why, most of us aren't pure German like yourself. We somehow fooled them into thinking we were good decisions. So Orient helped us with that.
I'm certain.
Well, anyways, I have one more checkpoint before I'm finished for the day. See you at dinner?
Yes. Nice to meet you, Vanya.
And you as well?
Traeger.
There you go.
No, I'm telling you. No.
So, Traeger, you're new to Körperheilung.
I swear, if another one of these imbeciles asks me where I'm from, I'll slice him with this dull excuse of a knife. I shouldn't even be conversing with them. I should be up there at the highest part of the hierarchy. I'm no rank 60. It'll be fine. Just relax. At this rate, you're going to give yourself an aneurysm, and these rank 50s won't be able to save you. Good God, he's the fucking Emperor.
I'd like to welcome our newest member to Körperheilung, Dr. Immanuel Traeger.
Stare at me harder, why don't you? Remember this face.
By sitting at this table, you are among the most precocious, privileged, and prominent physicians in Germany and the world. We congratulate your accomplishments thus far and are enticed to see them accumulate here. As the president of the ward, I, Kustaf officially welcome you to Körperheilung.
To Körperheilung. Ugh, to Körperheilung? I'll make them yell to Traeger in a month. I will fight for it beginning tonight.
Finally, my own frock. I've been looking forward to the... And who the hell would you be?
Dr. Traeger, I am Dr. Carmichael. I am to escort you to your patient.
Did he just... He did. He straightened at the sight of me. Oh, I'm afraid I've won this one, old man.
Please follow me down to the 8th floor. Körperheilung gave you the task of 983, Marna. Every introductory physician must start with it. Physicians before you haven't been able to find a cure, but the funder keeps funding and we don't complain. It's important to keep in mind that she will always...
It? That's odd. Detached. Did he actually give all emphasis to the task to it, rather than to she? Who is this mom?
Are you even listening to me?
Yes, no physician has been able to treat Marna the unhealable.
Do not. Oh, God. Marna! Marna, pull yourself together.
Dr. Carmichael, it's all right. Are those her toe?
Good. So you did go to medical school. Yes, they're her toenails. And this isn't the first time she's plucked them out, is it, Marna? But with pliers. God, this is beyond reproach. Now, I'm returning these from God knows where. The task is yours now. Don't get paid enough for the wait.
Keep it together, Traeger. Let's not add your internals to the bloody floor. Why is she staring at me like that? Stop letting your emotions get the better of you. Let's analyze. Her blinking pattern is infrequent, and her demeanor is peculiar. Marna, I am Dr. Immanuel Traeger. Oh, they're even worse close up. Why does the blood already look like jelly? Is it pulsing? Marna, can I ask what happened this morning?
Uncomfortable.
I was expecting bored, restless, curious would have even sufficed, not uncomfortable. She found her toenails uncomfortable. No, I can't do emotion right now. Let's focus on the rest of her figure. She is of healthy weight. I can see her spine shows a normal curvature. She appears to hear from both ears. Her nose presents normal capabilities of inhalation, although I'm not sure how she's stomaching the metallic plume in the air. God, why does she keep staring at me like that? Her skin looks mangled? No, scarred, scaly, everywhere. I apologize. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. I must leave now. I will be back shortly. I can still feel her eyes on me. I can still feel her eyes on me. Never mind. You will sort it out later. You can handle this. In fact, you will end this damned tale of Marna the Uncomfortable. Traeger, you have to eat. God, why her toenails? What's this? Marna's file. From this long list of doctors, it's evident that she's been here a while. It appears as if she's some sort of test subject, a rite of passage before moving on to real patients. How cruel. And these treatments, they weren't even humane. Hysteria. Haven't we moved on from such a belittling subjugation? She's odd, sure, but she's still a person. The lake really is beautiful. It might do Marna some good to get away from these inconsiderate fools. Marna, may I come in? I brought some bandages to help you. You can have this sandwich if you like. May I see your injury? Hey, you don't have to cower in front of me, okay? I won't treat you the way they have. I'm here to help you. The blood has grown dark and hard just from the short time I was away. Sorry, this will be over soon. The skin on her legs matches that of her hands and arms, scaly and scarred. They appear as if from a different body than her face. There. Does it feel better? I see you like ham and Swiss. Oh, no, it's all right. I don't need the last bite. You can finish it. So, Marna, I think we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Dr. Immanuel Traeger, and I'll be working with you until you're as healthy as possible. Can I ask you some questions so I can have a better understanding of your background and history at Körperheilung? I'll take that tiny sandwich offering as a yes. Your file says you arrived roughly 3 years ago. Oh, that seems an egregious amount of time. How can the most prestigious ward in Germany house someone for 3 years and not see improvement? Is that correct, Marna? Why does she keep staring at the last bite? What was the main reason you came to Körperheilung? Was it for your skin? How did it get like this? I'm not going to get anywhere without her speaking. No wonder physicians just gave up. Marna, if I eat this bite, will you talk with me? Marna.
I guess I've been here 3 years. I don't really remember.
And your skin?
Born with it.
I highly doubt that, but my other options are limited. If it's not chronic, why haven't her emergency? I read that other physicians tried various forms of topicals. Did any of those work?
No.
Did you take any pills?
No.
Marna, may I ask why you are here? Why not at a regular home doctor? sorry. It's okay. I don't have to know. It's a beautiful view, isn't it? I assume something neurological has to be at play here. Or maybe a new activity will show me something. Marna, have you ever been fishing? On the lake out there. It seems like a fun thing to do before it gets too cold.
I haven't, but...
Would you like to go this weekend? We'll go get that in order, Marna. Just as long as you keep your fingernails intact.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Making Marna, Act 1, Initiation. Making Marna was written and created by Julia Clendenin. Production and sound design by Julia Clendenin and the lovely creators of freesound.org. Making Marna's theme music, including Marna's theme, Traeger's theme, and Marnalog, were composed by Julia Clendenin. Special thanks to Dr. Lisa Yazik for being a fantastic mentor and supporting this project from its very beginning. Dr. Courtney Hoffman for granting us access to the Stephen C. Hall recording booth at any hour of the day. The President's Undergraduate Research Awards and the Center for Women, Science, and Technology for funding this drama. To the wonderful voice actors Jackson Vance, Carolyn Stanek, William Junn, Tyler Blevins, Michael Stanek, and Josh Bowling for their time, energy, and continued enthusiasm for making these characters come to life. And to our listeners for your continued support. Truly, I thank you. I'm Julia Clendenin. Stay tuned for Act 2, Transformation.